It's time for video number 2 in our Back to School series. And in this video, we're going to have a look at the very first pair of custom Nikes that I've ever ordered. It's a pair of shoes that was designed by Mache Custom Kicks, and his inspiration was the Dixon Ticonderoga pencil. So yesterday was August 1st, and we started this Back to School series. We broke out a pair of Elmer's Glue Air Max 90s. And last night, as I was thinking about today's video, I got inspired to get some popsicle sticks and build the pencil wall that you see right here. I thought it would be just the perfect backdrop to bring Mache's pencils to life. So without any further ado, let's get into this. We'll move our pencil wall for the time being, and let's have a look at the box. So it's a blue Nike SB box. Mache started with a pair of white Dunk Low Pro SBs with icy soles. And you can see right here Mache Custom Kicks stickers on there. That acts as a certificate of authenticity for Mache's work. He puts that on the boxes of shoes that he designs. So let's get into this. Mache blew me away with his creativity on this pair of kicks. Like, when I reached out to him and asked him to make me a pair of pencil dunks, I wasn't very specific at all. I just said a yellow dunk with an eraser on the back, maybe lead up at the toe. I had no idea that what he would end up making would be a branded pencil dunk that says Ticonderoga on the back here. And I mean, look at these dunks. They're one of one. I feel so privileged to get to walk you through these. You won't ever see a pair of shoes like this again. So have a look. Yellow upper with this metallic green swoosh and the metallic green Ticonderoga writing right here in the exact same font as what you would see on the pencil. Let's look at the heel right here. Got a little eraser. The silver is representative of the metal that would wrap around the eraser. The front of the shoe just blows me away right here. So you can see the lead right here on the toe, but have a look at the wood right here, and it actually looks like it was sharpened. Like when you look in here, there's little lines, like streaks that go across it. It looks exactly the way a freshly sharpened pencil would look. One of the shoes says Ticonderoga on the back, and another one says number 2 back there on the back. The details on this pair of shoes, literally, it just blows me away. And Nike's never made a pencil-inspired shoe, so Mache was the first to do it. Now, these shoes are really special to me because, believe it or not, there was actually a point in my life where I used to collect pencils. So as soon as Mache made me these shoes, I actually went online and started ordering a whole bunch of pencil boxes to bring them to life. Have a look at these pencils that I got right here. Here, I'm going to try to break into them for a second. I actually picked these pencils up on eBay that you see right here. They're very well wrapped. We'll get into it, don't worry. These pencils actually have the cursive lowercase Nike logo on them. Here, I'll break one out right there so you can see it. Have a look right there. I had to get these pencils to bring them to life. But let me tell you a little bit about my days of collecting pencils. I never actually set out to collect pencils, and after I graduated from college, I decided that I was going to go off to graduate school, and I was going to go to law school. So in order to do that, you need to take the LSAT. And I went into Kaplan test preparation to study for the LSAT, and I remember going in there on the very first day of the class, and I didn't even have a pencil with me. Like, who would go to a test prep class without a pencil? And so I asked the person up at the front desk if they could loan me a pencil. And she gave me 2 freshly sharpened pencils, which I used during the class, and I brought them home with me. And then the next day, when I went back to Kaplan to study again, I decided that I was going to get 2 brand new pencils. So I left the ones at home, and I went in there again with no pencils, and I asked for a couple pencils, and they gave them to me. And believe it or not, I actually used collecting Kaplan pencils as a way to motivate me to keep going and studying for these standardized tests. Like, I never was a very good student. I never enjoyed studying. The last thing I wanted to do was prepare to take the LSAT. And I found motivation in these free pencils that they were giving out. And I used to go and get 1 or 2 pencils every time I would study. And then I would take these pencils and throw them in a drawer at home. And as the drawer would get more full with pencils, I felt like I was being productive. It was like a way of tricking myself into going and studying. I want to break out some more pencils that I picked up. Check this out. My first Ticonderoga. Since these are my first customs, this actually is the perfect prop to go with them. And there we have it. Mache's Custom Kicks, the Dixon Ticonderoga No. 2 Pencil Dunk SBs. If you want Mache to design a pair of shoes for you, I'll put a link in the description below. You can click on it and request a consultation. I really can't say enough about the quality of the work. These shoes truly blow my mind, and it's been a great pleasure introducing you to them.